I've had Anthony Brown's kedgeree I've had Anthony Brown's kedgeree numerous times, and it blows my mind every single time.
And can you make it?
No.
Hey, look, he's killing my Dhal, so I'm not going to let him kill my kedgeree as well.
Yeah.
Another question. Do the onion seeds have a heat?
No. Onion seeds are quite mild in flavor, no?
Yeah, they're mild. Lovely onion scents. You can have them uncooked, also called nigella seeds.
Nigella seeds and onion seeds, the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt again. Another question from here. So can you use the whole spices?
In terms of, I think it's like, you could use cumin seeds and stuff like that, but I think from a sort of garam masala point of view, you really want to go over the ground, because it's gonna, I mean, I've known Anthony to make it once or twice and leave the cardamom pods in. That's always fun. fishing through the Dhal for a cardamom pod or a clove. You know,
you better that than rice pudding.
Numb side of your face.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would always, I think the onion seeds and the mustard seeds are the key whole spices.
Okay.
And the other ones I would go for ground.
Yeah. Just a quick reminder, guys, keep on asking questions to win the prize today.
Exactly. Yeah. So what I also like to do, if you get it in here, Chris, is that thing. So thing is, you want to toast the spices. So I've got the onions and all that sort of stuff sort of fried off. Then you can push them to the side, and then you sort of pop your ground spices just there, so you can get, like Anthony said before, a nice sort of toast on them. And then you can also add, Anthony's a big advocate for that as well, as also don't just use the coriander leaf, always use the stalk as well.
Definitely.
So finally chop the stalk, we'll pop that through later as well.
Great in a salsa, beautiful in a salsa.
Exactly, beautiful in a salsa or to be shy.
Yeah.
Another question, V. Bayers is asking, Neil, please can you have a sip of your Deetlefs wine, please? Looking forward to see what we've been missing.
It's all good, man. We're gonna really touch on the sort of wine flavor notes in a minute. But I just want to say, Anthony, thanks, mate. I know you've got a function to go to pretty soon.
I've got to cook dinner in Scotland.
I'm sure you're gonna have a nice time there.
I will.
Love to the family up there, and I hope to see you soon.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate, and thanks for the recipe.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Anthony.
Cheers, bye.
Cheers, mate. Okay. Whew.
Okay, is the cameraman feeling hungry already?
We're back in the room, guys. We're back in the room.
Aromas. Chris, are you hungry?
Absolutely. We've had 2 cameramen today.
Once we find the job.
We're blessed with 2 cameramen today. I really just wanted to sort of touch base with you, and obviously, we haven't been able to see each other for quite a while. For the Merlot Pinotage box, and we're sorting the book and everything with that involved. And yet again, so support Kingklip, support every single local wine farm you can. They really need our support nowadays. So, as soon as that ban is lifted, guys, get involved.
Okay, another question. What wine goes best with Dhal? Red or white?
So here's the thing, guys. Let's talk about that for a second. That's obviously a great question. So obviously the classic thing is white wine, fish. That's obviously the classic thing. But what we've got here is a super intense, not super spicy, but like really sort of rounded. Really? I mean, you can imagine. I'm sure the neighbours are already sort of starting to sort of walk around.
I'm ready to.
So the thing is, we've got, this sort of real, sort of intense, sort of spicy. I mean, look, it's an Indian dish. So it's a really sort of spicy, sort of, note on this, and it works really well with the fish. So we've chosen the Merlot Pinotage because it's not full Merlot. I mean, it's not like, sort of slap your grandmother in the face Merlot. It's really just sort of, quite a sort of mild Merlot sort of vibe going on with it. So, it can work well with the fish. So, you want to get this, Chris? So the lentils then go into this oniony mixture. Anthony's going to say that these are overcooked, but I like my lentils overcooked. That's fine. That's going to go in there. That's going to go in there. We're going to do it again, sort of fold those through on a medium heat.
quick questions again.
Yes.
How long do you cook the onions with the seeds in the beginning?
Like until they're sort of really nicely cooked and sort of semi-caramelized. So a good 10, 12 minutes on a medium heat, I'd say.
Another question,
Yeah.
do you deliver nationwide? Yes, guys, we do deliver the nationwide for free. Place your orders.
Not the doll.
Not the doll, but the wine.
The wine we deliver
It's just
nationwide.
wine.
Yeah.
And the other three book.
Yeah. And that's it again.
Oh.
So again, I mean, you know, sort of get involved, and you know, the big deal is the sort of Merlot Pinotage box. So Merlot Pinotage, my book, all that sort of thing, and that's
That is-
nine.
That is your
I don't
favorite
know,
wine
80
to
rand.
drink.
Yeah, I mean that's
Business get a lot of it.
every day. I mean, I think.
And that is the wine that goes around you.
I think it was the breakfast wine that last time we tried it to the vibe. So yeah, that's a big thing.
Okay, another question. We buyers, where can the book be bought or ordered?
There's a couple of places in Cape Town that get it, and also I think that the easiest place to get it is to go to Deetlefs, order the wine box, you get the book and the wine at the same time.
No, thank you.
So that's only 980. So then you get wine and book at the same time.
Cool. Another question from Tanya is how much curry do you use?
About a tablespoon.
Tablespoon.
Yeah, about a tablespoon of garam masala, and then we've got the garam masala, and then we've got the cumin as well. So that's the sort of main things there. But again, get into the Chris. So obviously this looks quite dry now. So the thing is now we need to start adding all our flavorants. So here we go. So the thing is, little by little, like the risotto we did in the first episode, you know, sort of pop the butter in there,
Another
and
question.
gently fold it through.
Sorry to interrupt.
No.
How long does it take? How long does it take to make the dish?
Well,
If we don't have interruption.
depends how quick you know. Depends how fast you can cook. I can make it in about 25 minutes. But
Chatting with famous chefs.
yeah, well, without Zola and Anthony interrupting us, no, they were great interruptions. That's the thing. So, you know,
Do you prefer using a spatula above a spoon or fork?
a spatula all the time. Yeah. It's called in French. It's called the Maurice. It's very nice. It's, you know, it just sort of tempers everything nicely, so it's a lot easier to use.
Another question. Did they say the Merlot
Pinotage.
question? Breakfast wine.
So yeah, yet again, you get in there first. So with this, a nice little, you know, nice amount. Yet again, you just keep on sort of adding layers and layers of flavor, like Anthony mentioned, and just keep stirring that butter through. The thing is, it's going to look like it's semi-split, but then we're going to add a little bit of water. It's called, in French, it's called the Maurice. It's very nice. It's, you know,
Another question. The lentils, are they yellow or orange?
these are red lentils actually, but you can use any lentils you like. You can use tin lentils. You can use dried lentils. It's not a massive thing. Not a massive issue. Okay, we're going to start cooking our fish now as well. So
Before you start the fish, you had your birthday on Thursday. Happy birthday.
I did. Thank you. 21 again. Thank you.
We will celebrate afterwards.
Yes, indeed.
Another question. Can you use ghee? Ghee.
Yes, you can use ghee. Yeah. So basically, ghee is clarified butter. You can use ghee. It's just as good. Yeah, just as good.
Okay.
So that's that. All the butter's incorporated there.
Another question. How much stock approximately, chef?
For cooking the lentils.
Yes.
Just to sort of cover it. It depends. I mean, depends how big your pot is. Depends on how, you know, sort of how you're feeling on the day. But always just make sure it's nicely covered. That's the most important thing. Okay, so we're going to start cooking the fish. So yet again, nice hot pan, bit of olive oil, nice non-stick pan. If you've seen here, guys, the fish is on a paper towel or an actual sort of dishcloth, nice clean dishcloth. It just, you know, really makes a perfect sear. Because if it's wet and it's, you know, it's sitting on its own piss, no one likes that. No one likes that. No one likes that.
How's life started this?
Hey,
This
guys.
is the way above my skill level, but loving is another level.
Yeah, it's not above his skill level. He's a good cook. He's a good cook. Don't worry about it. He'll be alright.
The
the most important thing I always tell people when buying fish is don't phone your fishmonger and say I want this, this, and this. Phone and say what's good.
whatever this one is.
So this is Kingklip. So I phoned my man Gary. He just sort of hooks me up with whatever's coming next time. So into the Dhal here again, Chris. Nice sort of. So you'll see it looks a bit split, but that's fine. So if you sort of do something like pop the bit, you'll see that sort of slowly starting to come together. Yeah, again, Dhal is quite a personal thing. I know a lot of people have it quite firm. Again, it's like a risotto. People like it. So long risotto. Exactly.
It is. Yeah.
Parents torture twice a week. Every second Sunday we torture parents.
Especially today with the open oven.
Yeah. Well, that's just to keep things interesting.
Any seasoning on the fish fry?
Just salt, yeah, just salt, yeah. Just salt.
Just salt.
Nothing else, yeah. Nothing else, and nice just salt. There you go, open to this view.
Again, we just want to thank Deetlefs for supporting Lamayette and our little lovely cook along.
Exactly.
Every Sunday so far. Guys, another question is, do you guys want us to continue with our every second week on a Sunday cooking, or once we open with Lamayette, let us know. Well, and yeah, we can't wait to open up.
Yeah.
Wait to open up Lamayette.
Breakfast wine, mate.
And have breakfast wine.
Yeah.
The lovely Merlot Pinotage breakfast wine.
Yeah. So you can see, you can go in here, Chris, you can see that I had a little bit of water, a little bit of lemon juice, that Dhal can come. Just turn that Dhal off. It needs to sort of sit and do its thing and to get to know itself.
Okay, salt and pepper on the dish, on the fish.
Just salt.
Salt.
Yeah, just salt. I'm not a pepper person. Just salt on fish, fine.
How long do you fry the fish on the one side?
About sort of 3 minutes on one side. Turn it over.
So 3 minutes and then you turn it around.
3 minutes, and we'll pop it through the oven. Yeah. Also keep it nice and clean. Gonna like the messy chef, that's for sure. What have we got there? What are you doing at there? What question we got coming on?
My question is, yes please, I love the cooking and banter.
Yeah. Who's that?
It's BD Moses Moffat.
Wow. Why not?
Another question, why is Lorena calling the chef baby?
Wow.
That is a very good question.
You're asking that. That's Derek, by the way, on the couch there.
We have a large
studio
audience today.
Yeah, we do. This is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
And applause, please.
Yeah. Canned laughter, please, if we can have that.
Another. Okay, then we've got that. We've got somebody from Dublin as well.
Oh, hello, who's that? Evan?
Amateurish cook.
Okay, cool.
So Neil, could you tell us again about your lovely Neil Anthony box?
Yes, obviously it's available from Deetlefs website. It's the Merlot Pinotage, and a copy of the book. I think we can actually send you a signed copy of the book if we get around to it. So I can sign you a copy. And yeah, it's only 980 ROMs.
Baby says
Can you
no.
imagine?
Baby says no. Baby says no.
I'm safe.
That's South African.
980 ROMs. So just added the coriander stalks to the dhal. Hold that through. That's it.
Says fish and wine, fish and Deetlefs wine make everything fine. I agree.
There you go. Look, it's even right.
Go B, go.
Yeah. So, yet again, just keep your dhal nicely tempered. That's going. Obviously, what you need to do as well is always a little taste on it. Spice is definitely there. Needs a bit more. Maybe more lemon juice. That goes in there.
Okay, another question. Your book,
Yeah.
do we ship it locally?
Wherever you like. Wherever in the world you want to go.
Locally, but there will also be a digital one coming soon.
Yeah.
International.
We're getting onto that. Trying to get onto that situation.
What's the olive oil in the drizzle on the fish?
Yeah. Just put olive oil.
Good, lovely.
Just some olive oil in there.
Somebody says, ooh, is that like lekker?
Ooh, that's lekker weer.
I left out that word.
Yeah.
You just said it all.
We don't even need to say it, that's the thing.
No.
Okay, you do like a nice sear on that fish there.
Oh. Another question. How much water do you add to the dhal at this stage?
I'm just going to sort of temper it slightly because it sort of starts to split, there's quite a bit of butter in there. You really just got to sort of play around with it.
Another question, do you use coarse salt?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
So I use coarse salt in the finishing and sort of fine salt in the beginning.
Does the signed copy of the book come with this meal?
Unfortunately not, unless you want to hire me, but that's going to be a whole different price range, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm going to just cook these last two pieces of fish here.
So how long do you put it in the oven then?
Just for a couple of minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, just sort of finish cooking.
Okay.
Warm. So obviously the thing is, the book recipe is going to be cooked before. We're doing a bit of a larger situation here.
Yeah.
So give the fish a nice sear, pop it through the oven under the grill, and just keep it nice and warm.
And remember last week you...
Quite a meaty fish.
Yeah.
So you want to give it a couple of sort of minutes before you start tucking into it. But yeah, I mean that's a good question. Yeah. And so if you're looking at sort of something like a monk fish or something like that, that's literally like cooking steak. You want that to be really that's really meaty. So you really want that to rest quite a lot.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you again for the tips.
Yeah.
Feels like I don't have enough wine in my glass anymore. Thank you, Deetlefs. For sponsoring an amazing... Took a long for that. 1 second.
Yeah. That just sort of tempers itself.
So, what's next? So that's
pretty much that really. So we're gonna have the lentil dhal, we got the fish. All I've done here, Chris, if you can just sort of get in there, is cooked some baby spinach.
Yeah.
That's really simple.
Okay, just quick again, guys, before Chef doing. So Lamiette is going to open up. We'll let us know. We'll let you know as soon as we've got everything in place.
As soon as we know.
As soon as we know.
When we know, you'll know.
Exactly. Yeah. Keep a eye out on the social media, our email, and just have a look and come and join us for a lovely meal. And then baby just let me know. Baby told me that we have to not introduce, let you know who the winner of today's.
Okay, we already have a winner.
We have.
Wowza.
It's Sayama Buerta.
Sayama Buerta.
Congratulations.
Yama. Oh yeah. So close.
So close. Maybe we do need those glasses.
Yeah. Funny, or the iPad, or the bigger phone.
Or a bigger iPad.
iPad or glasses, either or is going to work for us, guys.
Whichever comes first.
Yeah.
I think it's the heat in front of the oven.
It's the heat getting to him.
It must be.
Must be. So, yeah, we're really almost not too far away, guys.
Another question,
Yeah.
is this finished steamed or like fried?
I just like sort of, I think in the book we actually have featured leaves, but you know, if you want to have, it's anything you like really. This was charred in there, it's quite nice, so yeah, anything you want. Carrot dipping away from our very good oven, yeah.
It's like a heat roast.
Yeah. I think we're ready to plate. We're gonna plate our show dish. We're gonna plate our show dish, carrots.
Okay, I love this part.
Yeah.
When everything comes together.
Everything comes together. So there we go.
Okay.
You don't need these tweezers, but they always look cool. So this is just gently steamed spinach. I don't mind this at like a room. So this is room temperature. You can serve it super hot. You can serve it. You can even serve it cold. It's quite a nice sort of contrast, the cold spinach and the hot fish. So that just sort of goes down on your plate.
So that's the portion for
So
that.
that's like a portion for that.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, then you know we've got a nice piece of fish there. That'll then sort of go down like that. Obviously the fish is super hot.
So Yama wants to know what is the prize again.
Ooh. So Yama,
So many things.
a tiny bit of salt on the fish as it sort of hits the plate. Dressing of lemon juice as well. I'll just top that down. And then take our dal. You know, this the thing about this dal is it's very, very rich. You don't need a lot of it.
So do you do that on the side?
Yeah, so dal on the
Okay.
side. These are just sort of crispy fried shallots, a nice bit of added texture. So that goes down. And then just a couple of coriander leaves. You keep them in a nice bit of ice water. They stay nice and fresh and crisp. They go down on there. And guys, that is roast kingklip, a little bit of baby spinach, and Anthony Brown's dal.
That is
There you go.
amazing. And my mouth is watering.
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 So yeah, so that's that, guys. I mean, that is a picture, if anything ever was.
Thank you again for the tips.
Yeah,
for
thanks,
sponsoring us
thanks
today.
everyone. Thanks
And
for joining. Thanks, Zola. Thanks, Anthony.
please remember to